Mary sat in her sleek, modern office, the weight of the world on her shoulders. Her fashion company, once thriving, was now teetering on the edge of collapse. The pressure of designing a new collection for the next season consumed her every waking moment. Her competitors were gaining ground fast, especially a rival company that had just hired a stunning new model, Lisa, to represent their brand. Sales were down, and expenses were mounting. Mary had even considered selling her company to cover the costs. Amidst all of this chaos, her boyfriend Dan seemed distant. They had once been inseparable, but now he barely looked at her. She could feel the shift in his interest, but she was too wrapped up in her own problems to address it. Work had taken over her life, leaving little room for their relationship. One evening, as Mary sat hunched over sketches for new designs, Dan finally spoke up. "I can't do this anymore, Mary," he said. "You're always so busy, so stressed. It's like I'm not even part of your life anymore." His words stung, but they weren't a surprise. He had been pulling away for months. As Mary poured her heart into her designs, Dan grew more and more distant. It wasn't long before he started seeing Lisa, the beautiful model who had just become the face of Mary's competition. What he didn't know was that through the small, tight-knit fashion world, Lisa had learned that Dan was still technically Mary's boyfriend. One day, Lisa reached out to Mary. They met at a quiet cafe where Mary at first was hesitant. What could this gorgeous model, now dating her almost ex, possibly want to talk about? Lisa surprised her. "I didn't know at first, Mary," she said. "But when I found out you were still together with Dan, I couldn't just ignore it. I wanted to talk to you face to face." Mary was taken aback by Lisa's honesty. "You didn't have to do this," she said quietly. Lisa smiled. "I respect you. I'm not here to cause drama. I'm not interested in being in the middle of something complicated." The two women talked for a while, and in the end, they both realized something important. Dan wasn't worth either of their time. They arranged for a graceful exit. Lisa would end things with Dan, and even asked her colleague, a successful model, to help with Mary representation at her shows. Mary, now reinvigorated by the success of her latest designs and the support of her team, would continue to rebuild her company without the distraction of a faltering relationship. When Dan eventually tried to reconnect with Mary, he found she had moved on. Her company was back on track, and her life had regained its balance. As for Lisa, she had no intention of seeing Dan, however, would have to find someone new, while the two women of the love triangle were happy to gain a true friendship.